I never imagined I would marry someone I barely knew, just to save him from losing everything. But when the truth came out, about why he really needed me, I realized I wasn't the one rescuing him. He was saving me too. My name is Lena, and I usually avoid chaos at all costs. But my best friend Sophie? She's basically a walking emergency siren. One morning, she bursts into my apartment, pale, panicked, shaking. Lena, I need your help. My brother, Ethan, he's in trouble. Ethan, her quiet, gentle older brother who barely talks to anyone. I had no real connection with him. What happened? I asked carefully. Sophie took a breath that sounded like it physically hurt. He needs to get married. Today. No time left. I stared at her like she had completely lost it. Sophie sat down, voice trembling. Our relatives are trying to take the house. If Ethan isn't married by today, the lawyers will hand everything over to them. Why marriage? I whispered. It's a clause in our dad's will, she said helplessly. Ethan has to be married before he turns 28, and his birthday is today. I blinked. Hard. But why me? My voice cracked a little. Sophie grabbed my hands. Because you're the only person he trusts. You're safe. You don't want anything from him. And then she said the one line that broke me. He believes you're a good person, Lena. That stayed in my chest. An hour later, I was standing in their living room. Ethan looked exhausted, stressed, defeated. He glanced at me like he didn't deserve help. I'm sorry you're even here, he said quietly. His voice was soft, tired, warm. Before I could overthink it, I said, I'll do it. His head snapped up. You don't have to sacrifice your life for me, he whispered. It's just paperwork, I said. We both know it's not real. But something flickered in his eyes. Something like disappointment. The ceremony was quick. Simple signatures. 2 witnesses. Barely a word spoken. When the officiant said, You may hold hands, Ethan hesitated before gently taking mine. His hand was warm, shaking, but gentle. I expected everything to go back to normal afterward. Didn't. Ethan started leaving me notes. Don't forget breakfast. Text me when you get home. Thank you for doing this. He brewed me coffee every morning, walked me to my car, held doors open. He didn't treat it like a fake marriage. He treated it like something that mattered. One night, I found him sitting alone on the balcony, quiet, lost in thought. Ethan, I said softly, you don't need to act like this. I know this wasn't real. He looked at me, really looked. I'm not acting, he said quietly. My breath caught. Lena, can I tell you the real reason I wanted this? I nodded, heart pounding. He exhaled shakily. I didn't want to marry someone who would use me or hurt Sophie, and you're the only person who ever looked at me like I wasn't invisible. You're not invisible, I said immediately. He smiled, a small, sad smile. You think I'm worth something. That's more than most people ever did. My chest tightened. Ethan, I whispered, this marriage wasn't supposed to be real. He gently shook his head. It doesn't have to be, unless you want it to be. I forgot how to breathe. He didn't ask for love, or promises, or forever. Just honesty, just a chance. And looking at him, this quiet, gentle man who asked for nothing, I realized something. I didn't marry him to save him. I married him because part of me already wanted to stay. The end, or the beginning.